George Ferguson is with me right now. Lots to talk about. Not many ordinary folk could afford to turn down a pay rise of £9,000.
I think that's right, and I am fortunate that I'm able to live off less than I currently get, and I give away £1,000 a month of my salary for some of the less fortunate people in Bristol, and that's a deliberate move, so I'm hardly going to accept a further £9,000 now, although I respect the independent remuneration panel having done a thorough piece of work, and I don't want to snub them, but I think it's...
But you're obviously right. a wealthy man, and you don't need the money, but does it demean the office of mayor if you don't take the going rate for the job?
Come on, £9,000 is still a lot of money to me. I'm not a very wealthy man, and it would always be nice to have an extra £9,000, and who wouldn't like that? But I think it would be completely wrong, and I do think, though, you're right, that if somebody comes into the office who has no other form of income, that we should be serious about paying the proper rate for that job.
Why then do you pay the chief executive of the council, and you arguably have got much more responsibility because you're the head of blame, if you like? She gets 160,000.
Yes, but she does an amazing job, and if you compare it with private industry, that is absolutely the right. No, but if you do, it's absolutely the right. It's the right rate if under the rate for the job, and I mean, what I get is a fraction of what many of the people that I employ get, and it is my choice to do that. It's my choice to stand for mayor. I regard it as the best job in the world, whatever the blame I get for everything.
All right. Talking of blame, let's just take a look at the Evening Post, the Bristol Evening Post, a story they've broken tonight. You're the mayor that's brought in 20-mile-an-hour speed limits. You want the speed cameras switched back on, and they're reporting that you've just been done for speeding.
Well, that is a stupid mistake, and I shall pay the fine. I shall pay in many other ways, I'm sure. I have an unblemished licence, and now it will have some endorsement on it. And, of course, I personally pay the fine, but it was 35 miles an hour and a 30-mile-an-hour limit on the Portway. I obviously wasn't concentrating. I just apologise, and I congratulate the police for having caught me. And I think it was dead right that they did.
But you're the guy who has brought in 20.
Yes, and that's right too. It is right that speed limits are there for a good purpose. We should respect them. I do respect them. I made a stupid mistake. I'm sorry. I make no excuse at all. And I shall pay the fine. And in my position, I probably pay a lot more in reality.